wandering aimlessly in the abyss of space.
Stare at the ceiling and slip slowly into madness. Use that timer to time the tea. That's a clever double use of space. Now, are you going to throw off your palate with your snacking there?
Nah.
I guess your palate's not the one being tested, is it?
I already have this tea.
I don't have them.
I don't have a palate.
I wouldn't know about that. Well, while you do that, I'm going to start the game. And by start, I mean continue. What was that? That was awfully feverish.
I'm gonna let that...
Well, you stared at it intently as if it was about to kill you or something. You were like... I don't think you need to be that fixed to it. Where's the...
This one's... I will say this.
Oh, boy.
The Whiskey Rebellion is the one we're doing today, and it's a black tea that's been aged.
You are
in
so
barrel.
far off the mic, that ain't even funny.
Smell the bloom on that.
I smell your bloom. We've talked before about how my nose doesn't work the way it probably should. I don't smell things super accurately, so that to me smells just kind of similar to the last one. Taste
crazy to me.
Taste is where things change.
Well, but
if I can't smell flowers, these are just leaves. These are even less fragrant than flowers.
Some of the more, I was saying, so today we're trying the Whiskey Rebellion tea from Oliver Pluff & Co. Definitely a great...
makes it sound like Pluff & Co. is the last name.
Definitely
Takes
a great...
it from being British to, I don't know, Danish or something.
Danish. Pluff & Co.
Here, Pluff & Co.
Definitely a great company to check out. I have not come across a tea that they have made. Well, they're strafing all over each other in the past episode, so...
Yeah, they got no muzzle control, no trigger discipline.
Probably don't even have the safety on. They're just like,
I'm gonna go straight through his ear. I don't know how the physics of that... I shot him in the side of the head and he went backwards. It's like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
That or the Kennedy assassination.
Well, no, because that didn't... What? I don't know what... Were you just saying that to be edgy? Or
no, there's tons of conspiracy theorists about, it actually came from this angle, not that angle you can see based on the responses. It was in poor taste.
My joke made more sense because you've seen Django Unchained, haven't you?
Yes.
The shot I'm specifically thinking of is when he shoots... What's his head's sister or wife or one of it's like
a sister. I don't remember that.
It's because at the end it's when he's like exacting vengeance and whatnot, and he's standing at the balcony. She's standing in a doorway. He shoots her at like this angle from the top of the balcony to the doorway, and then she flies perpendicularly straight back through the doorway.
Oh yeah.
Despite the fact that the shot was coming from like 80 degrees off that angle,
and it's like,
and I remember watching that going. What? Yeah. Like, I know Quentin Tarantino's got a reputation. Like, it's the same thing. Literally, that's basically what happens in the shot. And I'm just like, that's so not how that would work. I mean, Mythbusters already proved that getting shot wouldn't send you flying anyways, much less at an angle you weren't shot at.
Right. That's why
this dude's
I think
at least cautious.
That GoldenEye actually had some fairly accurate death sequences for its day.
The game?
Yeah.
Well, there was locational damage. Like, they'd react differently depending on where you shot them. The best one is when you shot them in the butt and they did a little hop in the air. That was the fun one. Or if you shot them in the hand and they'd, like, shake their hand excessively.
So, anyway, this one we are brewing today is...
Have you been keeping track of the time?
Yeah, I have. Is significantly darker, and it's because it's been aged in a whiskey barrel.
And that makes it dark?
It gives it... Definitely the whiskey note. I can taste it.
What key is the whiskey note?
B flat.
Is that intended to be a pun? Because I don't think it would be a flattering pun. No. Drink whiskey, B flat.
Well, it's certainly a suppressant, so it's...
Wow, I did not expect you to go there. I'm not sure it helps with that, is it? Okay.
I fail to see how that's Reddit.
Well, on that note, thanks for that.
So, I taste a ton of the whiskey note in it. You're saying that your smell is the problem.
I'm not smelling,
but here's the problem with
smell.
that. A great deal of complex flavors come from aroma. So I don't know how you
say that. I've never felt that to be true. The whole plug your nose and you don't taste food thing, that doesn't work for me. I'm like, no, I
Well,
still
that's
taste
because
it.
you never tasted it, sounds like, because your nose is always plugged. Because you talked about the idea of sugar water being
maybe that's
similar
what it
to tea.
is. Well, no, I did not say similar. I said I would want to do a control simply to eliminate
Which we
one
still
from
need
the
to
other.
do. I need to pour you a sugar water.
I don't know that we
cup.
need to go that far with this.
I'm gonna.
You don't. We'll do that first, I guess. Or no, maybe do it after because I want to as a palate cleanser so I can taste the difference.
I'm gonna unwrap 1 cup for that.
Oh, that's just needlessly poncy.
No, it's not.
Oh my! It's adequately poncy. All right, I gotta pay attention here because I gotta kill Adrian Brody.
That actually has.
Do I actually have to kill Adrian Brody? Because it seems like, I mean,
You just one second now. Where are the scientists you helped kidnap?
I think the volume is better now because we can actually.
yeah, I can actually hear this. It doesn't feel like we're playing in a silent room.
I didn't remember.
There's a weird nostalgia to that. Have you ever, like, if you ever had a shared, like when we were kids, you have to have a shared gaming space, and so there were times when like you'd wake up early and you have to have the game muted so you wouldn't disturb anyone else, but you still wanted to play.
Are you talking about the
Used to do that.
terrible experience we had in the downstairs?
No, that because those
living
weren't.
quarters
No,
of
because
the-
that wasn't. I'm talking like when it's.
That was
early-
our early gaming days.
When it's like, but when back in the time when the gaming system was like in the living room, and so in an early morning you'd have to have it turned down so you wouldn't wake people up. There's a certain degree of nostalgia to that.
Get this.
Did I have to kill him? Because I did.
Because I did.
I mean, last time I sort of hem-hawed about it and he killed me, so I mean, I think this time I had to act more precisely, but...
You had to act in your own interest. Your own
Oh, they want to make me feel bad
Alrighty.
about having killed him. Here's a picture of his family. That's not his family. Okay, I don't feel bad at all. I actually had a picture of some random
when I
family.
say significantly darker, I mean significantly darker.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
It's
sure.
like black. Like when this says black tea, it means black tea.
Like actual black.
Like actual black.
That is quite a pose he's striking there. It's like... I got some praxis points as well, so... I don't really want to... I'm getting all the codes, man. Alright, I'm going to upgrade myself. I think I got a bunch for that. Oh, never mind, just 2. That's enough.
I think we need to let that cool down just a fuzz, because
Well, yeah.
otherwise you're just going to burn your mouth to
Yeah,
smithereens.
probably. What should I get? I got 2 points, which means I can unlock a whole new skill tree.
Okay, now just... Can you not smell that? I can smell it from here.
I can't. We've had this discussion. Go
It's
back to
so
the Batman
weird.
video.
It's so bizarre. Maybe I have a super sniffer, like...
Maybe you do. Maybe I'm the normal one and you're weird. That could be. I don't need beef.
You want beef.
I could get
It's what's going to get
chemical
you...
resistant. It's what's for
What's
dinner.
going to get you some response from Boingo helicopter lady.
She won't date me until I've got beef.
Beefcake.
Sprint for an extra 2.5 seconds. Sprinting isn't all that useful, but the chemical resistance is a good thing.
It is when you're running after somebody like helicopter Boingo lady.
I don't have to run after her. I'm not going to chase her down. You will date me.
I used to think that song.
Here's Boingo Knees.
What's the every move you make, every smile you fake, every chance you
Yeah.
take, I'll be watching you. That's an awfully creepy song. And then I heard of the. What's the other song? It's in the movie Hoodwinked, and it's a part of that soundtrack,
What?
and it's very on the nose as far as being
Red is
stalkery.
blue, or
No. It's not that one. It's the 1, 2, looking for you. Ready or not? Don't you run away. A, B, C, 3 said sign up ahead. Said son, you're the 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm back on the door. Open up. Don't you run away.
I think the fact that you know this
It's
much
like-
of it is the problem. Here's my Boingo Knees. I'm buying the Boingo Knees, except I can't. Oh, I got it for free! Free upgrade with Boingo Knees, which means I can now jump. Except except now I'm in a small room, so I
Seemed
can't.
like that significant a jump anymore.
It's probably not that much more significant, but I mean, I am also indoors.
Indoors.
The real test would be if I can jump on top of something.
Jump up into the grate that we were trying to jump up
I'll have
into
to
forever.
go back there and see if this was the thing I needed. The problem is we always end up getting upgrades after we needed them. And so then they end up being kind of useless.
So anyway,
So What's His Head's dead. Ebooks. Wallaby.
do you have? Am I just furnishing all the topics for this week?
I
or
am. We
am
could talk about my weird aesthetic topic of not liking things that are obnoxious.
What? That's just a general. I feel like that's a unique to you. I mean,
Well, maybe
unique
it's just
to-
that I find more things
it's
obnoxious than the average
unique
person.
to all introverts, and by extension, those
Make us
that's-
sound all introverts and autistic people.
Well, and by-
all introverts are on the spectrum. We don't like noise.
That's not at all what I said.
Sensory overload.
I wasn't even able to finish my thought.
Well, you were saying something obscurely.
No, I was just saying there's introvert, and then there's like
And then there's I don't like sound introvert.
sound. What do you?
It's not sound exclusively, but like sound is one of the things that most annoys me.
Just general sound, or
Well,
like
sound unnecessary sound, I find.
so.
Like anything that makes a noise that it doesn't have to make, I'm like, you could have just been silent.
Oh, this is your expansion of your whole.
Oh, this is.
But-
I'm blowing
Is
things
this a
up.
different person?
Oh, this is just you being stupid.
No, this is your. What? How did?
I'm out of-
How did you say it in the kitchen? You said.
What?
you
That's
said
exactly what I was
something-
talking
No, but you
about.
said something very.
I said the fact that I don't like tea kettles that whistle
No, but
because
you
as
said
much as
kettles and something else.
yeah, kettles, vacuums, and alarm clocks. I don't know why that's so funny to you.
I just think to be like. I don't know. That's
'Cause there's
that's a
the thing.
weird thing. Like
I
I can just see
understand
a
that it would-
sign on a public street corner, like we gotta stop this now.
Don't tap the glass. Where am I trying to get to? Because it's like I understand why it whistles, because it's alerting you, and it's like if you were far away from it, you'd want it to be loud enough that you could hear it. I get that, but does it have to be that loud? That like if you're next to it, it's piercing? Because like that's just annoying to me. I get annoyed by anything that makes a noise it doesn't have to make. Essentially, like.
Is it a volume question?
Mostly, like if something is certainly louder than it needs to be, that's annoying, and I don't know why that is. It's just like maybe it's just because I like peace and quiet. So anything that disturbs it, I'm like, it better have a good reason.
Explain yourself.
Well, because it's like
I'm just
I've
picturing
got-
you like that SpongeBob episode where he says, "Whap! What color's my underwear?"
that's not the
Or
same
he's like
at all.
interrogating
Hi.
like inanimate objects. Explain yourself. Why are you so loud?
Are you all afraid of?
I'm an alarm clock.
Well, see, like there is a tone to the buzz of an alarm clock that I swear is like physically designed to just generate adrenaline or something.
Yes, and get you up out of
No,
bed.
but I mean, like it actually is the kind of noise that when I hear it, I get angry. Not just like, oh, I'm awake, but like I am enraged by that noise.
that would make a tremendous comic. Like some guy that just gets massive roid machined when he's.
When he's annoyed, I'm pretty sure that exists. That's
No, I'm not talking about whole. I'm talking about like. Here's an alarm clock. Just
what's with the? We got a whole bunch of teleporting weirdos in here.
and they're all wearing leather chaps.
Whoa, here's the test. Hey!
Oh, okay. I was proven wrong. Boingo knees is very helpful.
See? Now me and Boingo Knees will be a power couple. we could combine our Boingo Knees. How would that work? That would mean we'd have to hobble one of us while the other gets both knees.
Or you could do like a 3-legged race type of thing and all jump at the same time. You tie your two legs
wouldn't-
together and then just jump with
But
both.
that would just disperse it, so we'd each. I don't think that would work. I don't know why I'm putting that much effort into analyzing it. Is that ready yet? It's probably ready.
Maybe.
All I'm saying is stuff that doesn't have to make a noise shouldn't make a noise.
All you're saying is
Like
things that you don't Appreciate you will interrogate.
I didn't. No, that was actually not my point. That was your point. Because obviously I understand an alarm has to make a noise, and I know that it's formulated, no doubt, to be an obnoxious like tone that you're inherently going to not want to hear. I get that. But that doesn't stop it from being grating. Is this the way I gotta go? Or I gotta go this way? Is this where am I going?
You cannot tell me you don't smell whiskey in that.
It doesn't. No, it smells like tea. Because there isn't actual whiskey in it. I think that's.
No,
I think you're the one who seems
that.
to not. It was aged at a
I
barrel.
understand that, but again, I say that there was a Reboost that I had previously from a different company that claimed to be a bourbon Reboost. There was nothing bourbon about that outside of the name. This actually has notes of whiskey in it.
It smells like tea. Whoop. All right, hang on, Mr. Security Guard.
He's actually getting something.
It certainly doesn't taste the same as the other tea. I still don't
It's
know
got
that
whiskey in it.
I don't think I taste that.
You're telling me you don't
I'd
taste
say
that?
I like this more than the other one. That much is true. Like, without sugar, because this is bland. The other one, without sugar, I felt was just a little meh for me.
You cannot taste the whiskey note in that? That's amazing.
There's no whiskey in it.
Well, I'm not saying it's like an actual... I'm not expecting the acetone.
I mean, I can sort
to
of
come
get
through.
the... I can kind of... I mean, there's a slightly more
Like-
wheaty taste.
Well, and it's...
But not like... It doesn't
well,
taste...
it's not a beer. I mean,
No, I'm saying, well, it's still made of the same... They're still made of grains.
for sure, but... Corn, largely. I mean...
Well, that would be bourbon specifically. Is this bourbon specifically or just
no,
general
it's
whiskiness?
Just whiskey in total.
I don't... Toga.
In total, I said.
Oh. This is a
whiskey and toga,
Whoa,
yes.
whoa, hey, boingo knee lady. I am like you now.
That's going to be our...
Whoa,
our,
whoa! When I do it outside, it becomes way more obvious.
Our in-house...
I'll reach you. Whoa! I can
She's
jump
going to
up.
be impressed.
Check me out. I can jump up as
our
tall as you.
in-house brew-
Holy crap!
Our in-house brew is going to be called... What did you say? It's going to be called
This is really funny looking.
whiskey and toga.
What? Heyo! Can I knock on the door? Hi.
Hughes.
She's not even going to acknowledge me.
Nice detective work, Jensen.
I like to think I'm
And I
pressing
like your boingo
I'm
knees.
pressing my face up against the glass. She's just like, nice detective work.
And he
Jensen.
starts sucking on the glass.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Wait, unfinished side quest will be canceled if I leave. Well, I guess I don't want to. I guess if we check a few things, then like you. Can you come out here for a second? Where's my? I don't think I have any spare missions.
Unfinished side quest.
I think I did them. I think maybe that's just a standard warning it always gives. Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah, sure. So this
And by
is
HQ, she means her apartment.
the aftertaste is definitely different. I'm getting more of the lingering taste difference.
Wow, that's so incredibly, like, forward to me.
Not forward. I mean, I feel like I can taste... Because what can it taste like when whiskey's not in it?
Well,
It's going to taste like the
certainly-
barrel, which
yeah,
is going to
correct. The
taste more like
oaky-
wood.
Yeah,
I
oaky
get
kind of-
some of thatness.
But then I definitely get, like, some lingering vanilla flavors as well.
Yeah, I guess I get those kinds of things, but that's not...
Well, that's I mean, outside of, again, the acetane.
aspirin. Outside of the aspirin.
The aspartame.
You could dissolve
No,
an
I'm just
aspirin
joking.
in this.
Why would you do that?
If you had a headache.
Here, try it with some chocolate. That actually really blended well. I didn't expect it
I'd like to
but
point out, that's not chocolate
no,
that you
it's got
gave me.
chocolate drizzle on there. It blended
Because you
a
don't
lot.
want to give me the other chocolate that was already in there?
No,
bag?
it's
There was chocolate in the box. You just don't want to share.
well, okay. Try it. It's
Now
actually
you're making me
paired-
pull. That was
it's
like a
paired
ratatouille
really well.
thing. Making me taste my cheese and wine. I'm not overly fond of caramel corn, though.
Wow, that's good. The caramel really brings out the whiskey notes.
Well, I wouldn't say that. It brings out the caramel notes, which I suppose could be.
It's you're literally describing what whiskey tastes like, outside of again the alcohol.
Hey, I got a message for you, Jensen. Richard.
I mean, I think I like this better certainly than the other.
This one is my favorite, I have to say. Of the Oliver Pluff and Co., they nailed this one. And if
that actually the name of it? I always thought it was just Oliver Pluff.
No,
Because Pluff, when you say it like that, it just sounds, Mr. Pluff and Co.
by the way,
Mr. Pluff and Co.
if you guys ever
Whoa! What?
are you Spider-Man now? You
Come on,
stuck to the wall.
come on. Where's the next one? I wasn't stuck on it. I was on top of the frame. Well, and I fell so hard I crouched. Did you see my boingo knees? Do you think she'll love me now?
Fermentation nuts are nuts? Get this. They found that Dr. Sandoval dead in the sewers.
Yeah, that's nuts. That certainly wasn't me. Alrighty, let's see if this guy's still scrubbing the table. Oh, he's moved on. Okay, good for him. He's not slacking anymore.
Maybe he's
I'd
just
like to
slacking somewhere else.
I'd try that with sugar because I think that'll definitely be the ticket for me.
Yes, for sure.
I do think it's good.
Although
but I'm
this
not
one I
like,
felt like
whoa,
needed-
it's like a whiskey.
For me, well, of course it's not exact.
That's
but I'm
precisely my
just-
point. Is that I'm like I don't think it would. Is wood and vanilla all it takes to be considered whiskey flavored? Because I mean, there's probably plenty of candles that would be whiskey flavored in that context.
No, of course I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying for a tea to actually have notes
I love that.
that it claims that it actually has is just a refreshing
This
thing.
maximum load, that's probably just what I weigh. I don't think they thought about
So
this.
Oliver Pluff and Co., if you happen to
You say it the same way every time.
actually
Hello there, Mr. Pluff and Co.
I'm going to petition this. You need to make an actual
Make an actual Irish whiskey tea.
big batch of this, because right now you only have the small batch, which is sad.
Oh well.
Very highly.
Okay.
Because I will be buying it monthly.
Do they have like a subscription type service where they can send it to you? Because I used to do that with coffee until I
Didn't.
stopped.
Over the years,
Well-
plenty.
Oh right, yeah, plot relevance.
Friend and fellow scientist. Things are getting quite...
So I'm eating popcorn. That's going to be really annoying on them.
Yeah, sure it is. But whatever. This guy's important for a reason, and I forget he's doing something.
So this, we are going to... I'm giving you your sugar water.
All right, fine. Is that already what? Did you already do it?
No, I haven't put sugar water. I mean,
He's
water.
asked me to invest.
I haven't put the water in the sugar.
Convince them we don't need
How much,
regulation.
like...
I
Was
only
it this
yeah,
much?
that was about how much I put in, so that'll be the equal amount.
The installation couldn't have been built without the assistance of augmented workers.
I'm just really dedicated to getting that.
It's become an ASMR video.
Okay, well.
Wouldn't you say?
All right, so here's the palate cleanser.
This is for all of you weirdos. I didn't even sugarcoat it.
Can I speak to you outside?
Because the thing is, this doesn't taste that much different. You got something in there.
No, I didn't.
I see something that ain't right.
Frank tracked down one of the
What does that mean?
Whatever that is.
Shevchenkos.
But
Adam, I want to favor the DOD.
that does not taste that different to how I think that means that I had too much sugar in the first
In
time.
the previous tea, yeah.
Because it did taste mostly like that. I mean, it had a little bit of the tea notes were still in it, but it was mostly dominated by sugar. When you're using cups this small,
It is true.
I feel like I would need to be much more cautious. Who's you? Are you trying to ape my style, bro? I kind of get the feeling, one of us is going to have to change.
You're Adam Jensen, right?
And it's not going to be me, let me tell you.
Thanks. Why do you gotta fill my cup so... I gotta be awfully ginger with this now.
Well, I didn't even stir it, you weirdo, so that none of the
Well,
sugar's going to mix.
I didn't know that either.
Well, I'm
are you
not,
gonna stir it when
I'm
it's
not
so
your
full?
slave.
Where's my pipe and slippers? I didn't listen to anything the boss told us to do, so I guess I'm just leaving.
There you go.
Thank you, Jeeves. Yeah, I'll get in the elevator before I do it.
Yes, I love this one. It's great in every way.
That's interesting. I I almost wonder if I prefer it without sugar. Because the sugar, I think, distances it even more from the flavors it's trying to have.
So maybe you just enjoy the actual lighter notes.
Or maybe I would need to lean heavier on the sugar. That's the thing with sugar. I mean, I'm attempting to apply a coffee analogy. Because there are some times when you add a little bit of sugar to a coffee, and it's like that's just the little bit of sugar to curb some of the acidity, but it doesn't affect the taste. And then sometimes you add slightly too much, so now it tastes weird, and then you have to add more sugar to make it like, okay, now it's purposely coffee with sugar in it. Like there's a middle ground between very minimal and very much that actually makes it worse.
Use the next one to add more.
So I'm either I should have added like a single cube's worth, or I should have added a whole spoon. Because that does sometimes happen with coffee, where it's almost like a pass filter, where it's like you've exactly canceled out all of the coffee flavor. So it's like you either have to go below that or above that, but right in the middle is the dead zone.
Today's episode, we're going to be talking about coffee and tea frequencies.
I actually think that's a brilliant way of analyzing it, because that's
I don't think it's
my
wrong.
ideal.
I think
my ideal
many
coffee.
Things in life are
I'm getting right up close to the mic because I have to reach for the spoon.
Many things are frequency.
Well, actually, Nikola Tesla said that.
Well, yeah, exactly. All life is frequency in some form or another.
But where are you putting this when it's wet? By the way, do you just care that it's gonna make that all sticky? My ideal coffee is I like light roast coffee because that's the closest to the flavor of coffee. Like when you roast it more heavily, you end up getting more of the smoke flavor than the actual coffee flavor. And I like that if I'm going to drink it black. If I'm going to drink coffee with nothing in it, I go for a super dark roast. But I like the natural coffee flavor. So I usually will go with a light roast that I will then add just a splash of caramel to, because I tend to prefer the more earthy, caramely coffees anyways. So the splash of caramel basically does nothing but helps combat the acidity. Because essentially what the thing about coffee is when you roast it really heavily, that basically dries it out and gets all the oils out of it, which means it takes the acidity out. Whereas more lightly roasted coffee has the acidity still in it because more oils are still in it. So it's like you get more flavor, but it's a lot more harsh. So you just add a little bit of sugar to that. You curb the harshness while keeping the flavor. And then if you're using caramel as your sweetener, which because I don't use sugar, it almost masks it because there's already caramel in the coffee, so it just accentuates it. Right. That's my ideal cup that I no longer make much because, as it turns out, when your work office has a coffee pot, it's really easy to just use that in the morning than to make it yourself and take much longer.
Look at her eyes.
She's going, man, those knees make a mighty difference. Not yet.
Not yet.
I didn't hear what we're actually saying.
I don't have my other...
Oh, not yet.
Bionics.
Are you this like an attachment? Gotta keep it in the bedside table. All I'm saying is, I think my first hypothesis was right because that was too much sugar. Well, I mean, it's come back around to it being very different and not in a bad way, but I still think less is probably more for this. I mean, that's not bad, but I think it's probably, better on its own. I'm getting much more of a bready flavor after that. That's interesting.
All of these things
why would the sugar be the thing that brought that out? I don't know enough about food chemistry to know what causes these differences. Here's the thing. It doesn't work for everyone, but I'm just saying some gals can pull off the short-haired look, and she's one of them.
She's definitely giving you those.
And then the boingo knees. I mean, we got. Hey, let's do a boingo jump. How high can you boingo jump? She's giving you
those bedroom boingos.
Don't. That's the worst way to say it. All right, I'll challenge you. Who can jump on the wing? Can I jump on the wing?
You've heard of bedroom eyes, right? It's just bedroom knees.
Is that even... What would that entail? What's involved here? What do you need those for? All right, hey, Malik, can you jump up on the wings? I can. I can jump into the turbines. That's probably a bad place to stand.
I actually didn't even put that much sugar in it before, but I totally get what you mean by the bready kind of...
So I should probably talk to you, see what exactly we're going to be doing.
Now, Jensen?
Ah, so we're going back to China.
Not quite yet.
I'm gonna tell you not yet again.
And let's get going.
Yeah. I know. I just want to make
Do
sure.
what you gotta do because I have boingo knees.
Do what you gotta do. And I mean, I'm not gonna make the obvious joke because it's too obvious. I don't think I got any other side quests, so I guess we're gonna go to China. She's not making eye contact. She's going, I can't look him in the eye. Those knees.
Make mine weak.
Your augmented circuitry is making my augmented circuitry spaz out.
Present. Let's get going.
Then hop in.
Alrighty, well.
Alrighty.
Now
Well,
that we've objectified our co-pilot. I like that just the world is burning around us as we leave. We're going to China.
forget all you people. Hey, all you people.
Hey, all you people. You want to do the next one while that's before the kettle cools down too much? Oh, but that thing's still full. I could go another cup of raw just to really make sure I know what I'm saying. I gotta
I do
say
enjoy
something
this
here
one.
if I could say something. Come on now. It's taking a long time to pour. The handle on this thing is a little bit less than... Oh, so you're going like
That
micro sugar.
That I agree.
Oh, do you have any sugar in that?
No.
Oh, is that
It's-
just bubbles or something? Yeah, the handle on this is a bit difficult. I'm not fond of the Japanese style where the handle literally just comes out the side and you just twist it.
No.
Although I understand it's like that would be much more comfortable to do.
Well, it's also
It's just it
far
looks so
more,
funny.
efficient.
I like symmetry.
Yeah.
Apparently I have a lot of aesthetic opinions, and most of them revolve around sound.
Bravo Echo 008.
Uh-oh. Oh no! I forgot this is the hardest part of the entire freaking game.
And that's saying something because all of you have suffered through multiple episodes of our buffoonery.
Because literally I remember this. Because this was something that happened that surprised me. And from what I understand, a similar thing actually happened in the first Deus Ex. Not exactly to this. But basically, I assumed the first time I played this that this was a scripted death. That, like, she crashes, we get attacked, and because it happens so quickly, dude, I don't have any ammo. I am so not set up for this. Because this is, like, a super difficult fight. Oh, bad times.
Sitting duck.
Oh, okay, well, I took that guy out. Because literally, I remember the first time I did this, if you're not careful, she will die in literally like 30 seconds. So I just assumed it's a scripted death. There's no way I can take all these guys out before they kill her. That isn't strictly true. You can, in fact. But I didn't know that. I just assumed, I'm just going to run around taking guys out, except I don't have stuff. This is also not the way to do it. I'd like to point that out. Because I remember it literally took me like probably 2 days where I just repeated this endlessly until I figured out. Because once I looked it up and was like, oh, it is actually possible, I was like, well, I'm certainly not going to let her die now that I know I can change it.
After all, she has my boingo knees.
We swapped. I need to get those back. But I do remember this being an insanely hard thing because I had it literally scripted to the point where it's like, okay, gotta run here, take this guy out first, reload in between this shot, take that shot, shoot that guy, shoot the barrel, go upstairs. It's like it was like a literal play-by-play was the only way I could get it to work. Now, maybe that was because I was crap back then, but given the showing we've put up recently, I don't think that's changed. See, now that I've tried it with sugar and now it doesn't have it, because I still think it could use just a hint of sweetness.
The bird took some damage. You're gonna need to patch it up before.
So I'm trying to remember exactly what I did because I think it was something like.
Oh, okay. What is the...
That's not probably what you want to do.
do.
We are out of everything. Why do we have so little ammo?
You'll be a
It's because we're not buying ammo. You didn't realize that? You just blinded
I
yourself.
didn't mean to do that.
All right, well, she's gonna die now. Sorry about that.
Hey. In the noodle.
I forget. Well, those big heavy guys I don't think die even with the sniper rifle, so you gotta...
Oh, okay.
We also need... Do we have any energy packs? Because we're gonna need some energy packs. Ah, they're poisoning gassing her. Alright, so I'm pretty sure once this dialogue shows up, that means it's too late for her. So I think we're... Whoop.
Rita.
No, so we're not letting this stay this way.
Okay, well,
then
we might as well just... Because I'm not going to be... I certainly am not going to be able to do...
The problem is, we're just so ill-prepared. We spent too much time gabbling. We needed ammo. I should have bought... That's what I should have done. She gave me the option, like, hey, you ready to go to China? And, you know... And I'm thinking, I was like, oh, is there any side quests? I'm like, no, we really just need to get upgraded with all of the ammo and probably got some augments I could have got and stuff.
Right. Here's your... Pair that.
Pair that caramel with it. This might be good. Maybe that's what I need is an external sugar. Because maybe adding sugar is always going to be too much. But if it's something light externally... I can't get this unwrapped. Come on now. Because I'm not letting her die. That certainly isn't going to happen.
Wow, that's good.
I mean, I do love Ghirardelli. Sponsor me, Ghirardelli. Ah! Ghirardelli's melting into my couch.
You said that like some sort of central partner. Sponsor me, Ghirardelli.
Seduce me.
That's what I said. Persuade me.
That is nice together. Okay, hang on.
I'll stay and cover you.
Why? Well, there you go. Straight to the point. Ammo, 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 ammo. Get me all the ammo.
With that other guy that you are, he's all beefed up. Can't you just do the B to blow?
Oh, come on. That was supposed to... The problem is it takes energy to do that, which we don't have because I didn't buy any energy bars. We should have... I might actually see if... Can I go back to... How far back is the most recent save? Because if we can go back and I can get some ammo, I'd feel much more confident. I guess I do have Typhoon stuff. That'll take out a couple guys. Probably some of the big heavies.
That's what I was talking about.
Well, yeah, but I don't have that many of those either. So I can't just go nuts. But certainly I'm not letting her die. She's like one of the only fun characters about this. Their relationship actually could be kind of fun. They get much more... There's no actual like overt relationship, but there's much more of a camaraderie that's kind of nice. Because we're such a dowdy, sad sack most of the time. Alrighty. No. Come on. Okay. Okay, why does that not blow stuff up? I forget the sequence that's the right sequence for this. This is the Lotus Seraph. That's 10 minutes. I'm willing to lose 10 minutes just because I do think we're going to need ammo for this section anyways. So anyways,
you were
aesthetics.
Aesthetics, and you
Stuff
were
shouldn't suck. That's my philosophy. Just why have things in your life that annoy you? Is basically what I get at.
Do you find that most people do?
I think a lot of people put up with stuff. And I mean, either that or maybe people just genuinely don't care, but I think it's more of a learned not caring.
It's a disassociation.
It's not like I genuinely don't care, but rather I'm not willing to deal with it, therefore I cope. And that's where I'm just like, but you could deal with it, because sometimes it's not that hard.
Peterson kind of talks about that with the whole kid thing of like, don't let your kids be people that you wouldn't actually like being around.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just think, it's basically that, but just everything. It's like, if something bothers you, just get rid of it. I mean, I suppose this is starting to sound a little bit Epicurean, which I'm not a proponent of. Because I wouldn't take it that far. It's not a hedonistic thing that's like, everything has to be pleasure and nothing that isn't.
No.
is tolerated. I forgot. I almost thought I could.
Well,
jump
but the
that,
point is, don't tolerate things simply because someone else or a construct has told you to.
Yeah, it's a little bit like, you know, again, it's the Stoic thing. What you have the power to change, go ahead and change. There's nothing wrong with changing that. Can I not get out front? Guys! Okay, the rioting wasn't even that bad. Where am I going to get ammo now? So I can't buy ammo.
You got 10 people sitting right in front of you.
I'm not going to kill these guys are my employees. I'm not just going to start offing my own guys.
Well, they make dumb decisions. You gotta...
Okay, so I didn't think I wouldn't be able to leave. I mean, maybe I can through some back entrance or something, but I mean, that's really dumb. Where's my office? Do I have a storage of ammo in my office?
Bit of hobnob in the back passage.
Because, seriously, I'm not going to be in this is going to be a bad fight if I don't get ammo. I don't pay enough attention to the actual game when it's going on. My office is an absolute mess. Painkillers, well, that might be helpful, but I need wine. I don't want that. Is there a place in the office where I can find ammo? I mean, is there like a security headquarters where all these... I mean, we got a security team. Where are they getting their ammo?
Right there. The janitor's like, yeah, it's in my closet.
Because I'm gonna need something. I was out in the streets before. How do I... How can I get outside? Is there even a way to get outside that isn't... Because the front door is not going to work.
So,
well, hang on. Looks like there's an outside vent from the helipad, so maybe I can do that.
so within the context of normal life, you think people what's the motivation for people ignoring or becoming desensitized to something? Is it just
I think it's just people stop.
is it laziness or is it...
Yeah, I think most of the time. Or it's just, where it's like to change it would be more effort than it is to just get over it. Or maybe it's just that I'm weirdly sensitive to stuff. Maybe things bother me, but it's like I've always hated vacuuming, for example, because it's like I understand when you've got like a shag pile carpet, there's no other way to clean it. But for the most part, you can clean most surfaces with a broom, and I would much rather do that because it's just nice and quiet and not obnoxiously loud.
I don't think you can clean even a shallow carpet with a broom. Not well.
Well, no, but even then, I'd probably rather... Oh, you serious? It's 1 point higher than we can hack. I'm the security director for this place, so I should have these codes. Ugh. Well, I guess we're taking a detour because there's no way I'm going to survive that confrontation without more stuff. I also should probably... I got lots of shotgun cartridges. I really don't use these much, so I need to just get rid of them. Well, okay, concussion mines are useful. Mine templates, no. I don't need this. My hacking's good enough. I don't need this. This is sniper rifle ammo, which I definitely want. I don't even have a machine pistol. Like, seriously, what is all this junk?
Probably stuff I've picked along the way.
Move. It's not... Am I seriously gonna hack to I'm gonna have to hack my own... I don't have Praxis! I thought I got... Did I seriously already use it all? I'm only one away! This is just stupid. I didn't realize that you could get locked in so easily to, like, we can't leave the building. And I need to be able to buy stuff. They should at least give me the option to buy stuff here. Is there like a street access somewhere I can use? Oh, street level, exit parking. Please don't be guarded. Can I get out, guys? I am your boss.
Hey, boss. Nothing much to report. The front door is secure. No one will get in.
You gotta be kidding me. Can I get out?
Most of the employees made it out before the riot really kicked off.
Well, I'd like to make it out. This is so stupid. I'm leaving. having to use my own tricks against my own security teams just so I can get out of here. That is a very deep fall. I don't know. Is there not... Do you not... Am I just weirdly sensitive? Do you not have things that you're like, this is more obnoxious than it has to be?
I find that when I have that sentiment, typically it's when I am trying to use an item that is not functioning the way it ought.
Well, that's... Because
And it's
that's
more
broken
like...
then. If it
well,
doesn't work
not
the
even
way
that it's
it
broken,
should.
but I'm like, if you've ever like woke up in the morning and everything, I call it like the days that everything on an inanimate level seems to just be fighting with you, where it's like,
Well, that's what we call
are you
karma. That
kidding
means
me?
You've got an issue.
Wow. But you're just going, I don't understand
then
why
what's the
this can't be
purpose of
simple.
this?
Like, this doesn't make any sense. And I don't know whether that's just that's more of a personal hang up where I just go, well, I would much
well, that'll
rather
help.
just, what is that?
Energy stuff. That at least gives me more knockdown abilities. Why is any of this here?
But I don't know that I tolerate a lot. I'm fairly intolerable. No, I'm fairly intolerant.
Well, but then it means you... So it's the same thing. It's like you... Why not
Anything-
change things that you don't like?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't keep things in my life that are of little use and in fact obnoxious. Like I don't. I mean, and I find that to be a metric I apply across the board. Like I even would say that about friends. Like if it's like if people start becoming obnoxious, I go, I'm not gonna want to be around you very long.
This is so annoying. Is there really no way out of the office? Because that just seems like such a bizarre thing to do. Like, I should be allowed to leave as the security director of this place. Like, you got guys at the door. These are all my employees. I should be able to say, I'm leaving. Cover me at least. Because I have to buy... Oh, either that or they should at least give me the option to buy stuff. Like, we should have an in-office store from which to buy ammo before the mission because I will need it. Maybe I'm just being an idiot. Maybe there is all of this. Maybe all of this is an option that I just don't know I have. Well, I found the energy thing. That'll at least give me slightly a leg up. But this is very... I'm very annoyed. Alright, well... I don't know that I'll be able to save you with what I've got, but I guess I'll do my best.
No, I would like. Is there a particular? Can you furnish this with a particular
I already have,
recent
like-
annoyance? I mean,
Well, like the teapot was annoying. Like, and I'm just going, why does it have to be that? Does it... I understand that it serves a purpose, but is that purpose necessary? Because I mean, I know, I don't know if there's any because there's electrical kettles that literally just turn off when they reach boiling point.
right.
Obviously, that's not, that requires electricity, which I am also someone who tends to prefer things that are a little bit more robust, that aren't that finicky. Like this, you could use on an open fire if you really had to.
Right.
And I appreciate that kind of versatility, but I mean, could it not just not whistle? Or whistle quieter at least? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I get annoyed too easily. Which, I mean, I don't think is exactly true.
Well, I mean,
I
it
like to
depends
think of
on
myself
what.
as a laid-back person, but perhaps that's a sign that I'm not.
I don't know that. I think each person has their own kind of idiosyncrasies in that. Like for you, maybe it's a sound thing. For others, maybe it's more of a
Bad news,
Like-
spy boy.
visual thing, or even I wouldn't say smell. That one doesn't really make sense. I mean, well, I'll take that back. There are some people, like I've met some people that literally can't do any sort of
Chinese government. Gotta comply.
like even shampoos sometimes make them sick because it's like got chemical stuff and like whatever else. So I go, even with that, I mean, if different people have like one of their senses that's more severely sensitive to things that are just over the top.
None of this, none of that. I am down to literally a handful of
Do you think a part of that, though, is
revolvers.
because you appreciate silence more than maybe most people?
I mean, it might go beyond appreciation if it's this annoying to me, but... Okay. No,
I'm not saying
stop it.
silence.
What? Get back here! You're ruining the flow! Because I think the secret is I have to now... No. I would think I need to use that barrel while that guy's next to it, because I think I can kill him that way, and just trying to maximize my speed here, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get through this. I am down to a handful of shotgun shells and some sniper shells and like a smattering of revolver ammo, which I will probably have to use on myself. So
To just kill yourself?
after Malik dies, I'm gonna just join her, and somehow I'll use all 5 shells without dying. What? Okay, what do you? You could move things before you do them. It's kind of cold now.
Well, gotta finish it.
Well, how about you do that? It's more lukewarmish. All right. So, first things first. I get. Well, no, I'm gonna need this out. I jump over here. No! Stop that! You've ruined it. You've ruined it, pal. Oh, I'm not playing Ring Around the Rosie with you. Going too slow. Come on. I need to now shoot. Ah, crap. He's already moved on. Why is that not? Okay, so that doesn't even break it. These guys are the problem because they get in close with the machine guns, and that's what really wrecks things up.
I will be back in brief. I'm going to get the next pot ready.
Okay. Well, I don't know. What am I supposed to talk about?
Well, I mean, I think trying to get through this particular part's probably going to have
Well,
enough.
but I don't just want to sit in silence for 2 minutes. I was going.
Are you sure? Your topic previously suggested maybe you would.
Wow. It's not. I don't know what it is. I don't. Because I definitely am also a person who likes white noise, which seems that would just totally blow that theory to smithereens. But maybe it doesn't, though. Maybe white noise provides the level of sonic constancy that I'm after. Maybe it's not that I don't mind. Maybe it's not the volume as much as it is variance. Could be that. It could be that I prefer things to be steady in their volume rather than changing. And so if they're steady loud, that's at least steady. Alright, so then this guy, I don't think I need this out, but I guess it'll do. Why would that not? I don't think that killed anyone, but okay.
The white noise things confuses me then, because how
I'm gonna have to do this the hardcore way.
how is it that
I forgot that those come out. That's faster than normal, though. Well, okay,
maybe
at least the
because
big
that
guns.
actually may be
I actually
because-
have an EMP mine exclusively for you, bro. Fido, come here. It's probably gonna kill me. Ah, it's killing me.
it did kill you?
Well, all right.
No, but
so-
explain that to me. So how can you?
Well, did you not? You
like
didn't hear what I
sound?
said. You didn't hear.
You
I
said white
explained
noise.
it. I explained
That's
it because I
very-
think it's a matter of its varying volume rather than just set volume. If it's constant, then I don't think it bothers me as much.
Well, the tea kettle's very constant.
No, it's not. It goes from being silent to being very loud.
Oh, I forgot about that.
What?
That's fine. This is a little bit of a different brew
It's
type,
fine. It'll be fine.
but that actually means that I can do it just by
That's true. You can do it straight in the
without
cups.
having to rinse that. So that
Well, you wasted everyone's time. By that, I mean I wasted everyone's time by gabbling when I didn't have to. I think it's more that matter of a constant sound isn't as annoying, whereas something that goes from being loud to being quiet is more annoying. I'm going to keep this out, actually, because this, I think, does better work against these guys. Okay, come on, speed it up, up. Alright, then I think you're blocking me view. Come on. Step in front, step in time. Come on! Oh, come on, you're still stupid. Alright, well, at least I've drawn his attention, so now he's not attacking her, but now he's attacking that. I don't like that I can't quick scope, and I certainly don't like that you're standing in my way. My prospective girlfriend is dying. Not really. The game would like me to think I have another prospective girlfriend, but I don't want that one anymore. She doesn't have boingo knees. Oh, I think I've lost it.
Remember that? When did we have a prospective girlfriend?
Well, because technically the girlfriend we had we thought was dead, but it turns out she's not.
Do we really care?
Well, exactly. I like boingo knees better anyways. We got better chemistry, because when we meet up with our girlfriend later, things are like, I don't believe this would have been a fun relationship.
I think you're actually unhealthy for me. I'm going back to boingo knees.
I think it's a kind of a Witcher-ish relationship, where it's like there's the girl who we've been with.
Is that the girl in the second episode?
No, don't bother with the show, because it doesn't do the romance aspect very well. But from what I understand of the games, which I have not played thoroughly, basically there's this girl, the Yennefer that you're in a relationship with throughout the whole series. It's a sort of tempestuous relationship where we get on each other's nerves and we're sort of probably not great for each other, but because we've got such history and like this, it's a bit of an opposites attract kind of thing.
Yeah,
but then you find then there's this other girl that's a sort of recurring side chick, as it were, to put it bluntly, who is much more like you're probably a better person for me and a better fit, but we don't have the same level of
history.
Yeah. So I think that's the thing I get with this, where it's like I like our chemistry with Boingo. I don't know why that became the name, but I like her better because the other girl seems, I don't know, she seems a bit stuck up.
You're kind of a schmuck. What is he in this? He finally just... Are we here to talk about a movie, or... Because, I mean, you're kind of a schmuck.
Anyways. Well, since you seem to have an opinion on my strangeness, why don't you just sound it out and tell me what you think of me?
No, I think, I mean, I don't
You're
think
a
that
great
it's...
big sook.
No, I don't think it's completely bizarre to say... I would argue it's moderation, which is true of you in a lot of ways. Well, volume moderation, if you talk about like, oh, I want, like, it's okay if it's a consistent white noise or whatever else because it's at a particular volume or whatever it may be, but I don't want a sudden and obnoxiously just harsh noise. What?
I forgot. I thought that this thing I picked up, every time I see this, I think it's it's a snack bar thing because it calls itself an energy pack, but I forgot it's actually for one of the weapons. Yeah, it's the... which means I don't have my extra juice, which means I have to wait. This is out of ammo! Why would you get that out? You're gonna waste my time. It's just impossible. I hate that there's no aiming reticule on this. And I hate that these guys are just so hard to kill. Come on. Okay. Oh, I thought I had enough energy. Come on. I'm totally going off script here, but it might just work. Hi. I like that was right as he turned around. Hi, Fido. Take this, please. I'm standing. I knew I was standing right by the exploding barrel. Well, that actually didn't go terribly. I mean, I took out, what, 2 of the something like 8 or 9 guys there are here?
How many Fidos are there? Just the one?
I think there is 2 by the end. I think they dropped both of them. Stagger them. I don't know what I might. I think I wish I may, I wish I might. Have the wish I wish tonight.
I mean, do you not disagree? I think it's a moderation question.
I do.
You disagree.
I have no clue what you even were talking about. So.
It's a moderation question. It's everything in balance, not...
Yeah, but
again, back to the
it's
whole
a sensitive
Zen
balance, then.
Well,
But the whole point of the Zen thing is to be balanced in any circumstance.
Well, but how can you be balanced when you got... I don't know.
Alright, I'm going to try something new. This is probably not a great way to do this, but I'm going to see what happens if I do it this way. It's not going to go well. I don't think this is the right way to do it. Come on, bro. Just show me your noodle. I think she's gonna die a lot faster this way. I think because I'm not stopping any of the heavy hitters. Well, okay, that actually stopped them. They haven't dropped Fido yet. Maybe the closer I get, does that accelerate their deployment? It might actually. Maybe hanging back is the right way. Okay, well... Okay, no, never mind.
So the nice thing about... take a pause real quick. The whole chamomile thing, because that's the next one we're going to try. So we're doing a 2 steep...
2 times brewed.
This one, the nice thing about any herbals, so anything that is not a black tea or a green tea or a white tea is typically an herbal. Those are either fruity or they, like for instance, a Rooibos is technically not a tea.
Make tea out of weed.
Sure.
Would it taste awful?
I'm sure it would.
Would it have the same effect?
I doubt it. Because if you
Why not?
extrude...
I don't think extrude's the word.
It is the word. You're pulling out...
That's not extruding. Extruding is like
Extruding
pushing.
is-
To push something. Extruding
No,
is
it's
like
not.
Play-Doh.
I'll stay and cover you.
What?
You
it's not.
extrude,
You're
yes.
No, in cooking, extruding is like pulling
Extracting,
a
I think you mean?
No.
To extract is to pull something out of something. To extrude is to push something out of something. Extrude is like you put Play-Doh in the little thing with the mesh and you squeeze it and it comes out the holes. That's extruding. I think the gas grenade is what does it. I think that's what really hurts. Oh, come on! You guys prance about too much.
Anywho, all herbals are actually ones that you can steep for as long as really you want. Black teas are probably the most finicky. White teas, people would argue, are finicky in the toasting process, but they're not nearly as finicky in the brewing process. You just kind of, but they certainly can't brew as long as a herbal. But herbals are literally like, yeah, cook me, I don't care. So
I forgot I have
with
my
chamomile, you could
typhoons.
just leave it in there indefinitely and be like, yeah, I want my chamomile strong. I want to drink a single double shot,
Single double? That doesn't...
one double shot, and then immediately pass out from sleep. Just,
Does it actually make you sleepy, or
no,
is it just that it's like a
it's a relaxing,
soothing...
like calming thing.
This is taking a long time to load. We're not going to do this today, probably.
Mallet, we've got
Don't talk like that.
Okay.
Not that you're wrong.
Not that you
just-
should be encouraging. I'm just saying shut up. Okay. We're going to try my previous strategy. Cack this guy's pants. I'm going to cack in his pants. Then I'm going to charge up on this fella and I'm going to make him go boogie boo. Ah, what? I have Typhoon ammo. Didn't I? Does Typhoon
thought
ammo
you
take
did.
energy? I didn't know Typhoon took energy. I don't have any energy. I need some juice. This...
So you're gonna have to put that first guy on blast, and then
I means that, yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot that other guy, probably knock one of these guys out, use the... Hi. Excuse me, get back here. I hate that this doesn't have a reticule. I'll have to... Hi.
this just went bad really quick.
I'll have to use the mine on him, because that'll work. But there's like 4 guys with heavy guns, and I'm only gonna be able to punch one of them. The sniper rifle does its decent job, but it still takes 2.
It takes 2 to make a thing go right.
The thing is...
That was brilliant, and you know it.
You expect me to applaud for that song? You could... I don't... If you do a really accurate interpretation of something that's stupid, should I applaud it or disdain? So I think I need to remember that you got to take them out in the order of most severity. So obviously Fido, when he comes, has got to go real quick. But the heavies are also a problem. So I got to take them out first, or not necessarily first. Like, so I don't. But see, like, You are a spaz, sir. I shot him 3 times.
Can you use anything other than that gun?
I don't have much ammo for anything else. I have the revolver with like 3 bullets.
Will the revolver do better?
Not well. It would take probably all 3 just for me to hit him once. I mean, I would have thought at point blank a shotgun wouldn't have been able to be refuted much, but so I have 1 Typhoon blast that I'll
Apparently they
save.
disagree.
Well, hang on. So that's the thought. There's several heavies. I can use the punch on one of them, Typhoon another. I think they're staggered, so that would help me clear the battlefield long enough to get my energy back maybe while I pop some other guys with just a gun. Then when the energy comes back, I pop some other guy with the magic fist. And then when Fido comes along, I blast him with the EMP. The guys up top, they're just firing machine guns. I don't think they're going to be that big of a problem. See, that's what should happen! That's how you should react!
And then you
Hi, chum.
pop out and say boogie boo.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, I forgot!
He moves away.
He moves... Ah, I still got him! I don't know what yoga he's doing now, but... Okay, so this didn't really work very well. I forgot that takes energy, so that means I'm not going to be able to use a punch and that. I wonder if I might use that on multiple guys. But the question is, when are they going to be grouped close enough together to make that work?
Well, when they're closer to the helicopter, unfortunately.
Well, I don't think I have friendly fire in the sense that I don't think my exploding would damage the helicopter, but...
Well, but I'm just saying...
I'd have to let them get close. I have to let them get closer, but I mean, they can... She doesn't die when they get close. It's prolonged barrage that makes the issue, so I might... It's tough. It's especially tough when I don't have...
We don't have time.
Especially tough when you don't have ammo, you don't have time. Well, we gotta at least get the tea going. It's been steeping long enough.
Well,
You gotta at least have a proper reaction. We can't say we're gonna do it and not do it. I at least want to solidify in my mind what the sequence has to be. Okay, I need to not let this guy see me.
You'll be a safe.
How close does he get? He's on his own. I'm not going to waste it on him. Where's another guy? Where's another guy to blast? Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. He's doing too slow. You're too slow. Okay, I don't like... That takes too long. Oh my, it's very clear. It's yellowish. I didn't know it was like this. This one I actually am smelling more.
that apple is very apparent. But then it dissipates really quickly too.
Yeah, it's not like super strong apple.
Like it's like apple and then it just goes whoop, and then it's gone. It's like it's a run by fruiting. This one for sure. The sugar.
That sounds a little disparaging. I was about to say it reminds me of like an apple scented shampoo. And I don't mean that in the sense that it like tastes like shampoo. I just mean the appleness of it is very light in the way that a shampoo might be.
This one, the sugar certainly does.
I think
help.
that might make a difference. I mean, it's not bad. I can see why it's pleasant to people. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something real dumb. Yep, that... Whoa! I don't know what I did, but I went flying.
Uncle Roger just
okay,
gained
you're gonna do it while it's... Okay.
Well,
because that was now less... So
not that much less.
Okay.
And I also did less sugar, so...
Just getting all those good soundscapes in there. I don't think that tapping is making a lick of difference.
It does.
I don't think it does, because...
Truly, truly does.
I don't think so. Alrighty, well. Whoa! Okay, that turns it into like a fruit thing. Now it's very apple-y. Tastes like apple pie. Now the question is, would adding sugar to it be a bad idea if it was a sleep thing?
I don't.
I mean, you're not
so.
probably
I've
adding
never had a problem.
You're not adding that much sugar that it would really keep you up, but
I've never. That's my ADHD issues. I've never had a problem with sugar right before bed. You just cram some Oompa down your pants. And
not the right gun, you. It was my fault. I should have prepared it ahead of time. This isn't bad either. I can see why people like this.
Yeah, that literally does make it seem like liquid apple pie.
That's nice. But even then, it's not like... Because apple pie has like the mulling spices in it. It's got the cinnamon and other things.
You
This
could
is
probably
like...
just like throw a cinnamon stick in it.
This is... Well, you could, but this is basically just... Like if you... This is almost like an apple jelly. Like if you just mashed up apples with sugar.
Oh, like apple butter.
Well, apple...
Have you
or
had
jelly.
Well, I'm saying, but have you had apple butter before? That stuff's great.
But there's no butter. I'm saying apple... Like jelly would literally just be mashed up apples and sugar.
You've never had apple butter, have you? It's not butter.
Is it? Well, then why do they call it that?
It's
Another thing that bothers me is things being called what they don't need to be called.
apple butter is essentially apple jam.
Well, that's stupid. Just call it apple jam, because apple jam's a thing.
Is it? I always thought it was called apple butter. Maybe I'm ignorant. Maybe I'm sitting here talking about apple butters.
I hate to break it to you, but you certainly are ignorant, at least about something.
Well, sure.
Hi, fella. I know that helmet can take 2 shots from a sniper rifle, but it can't take my fists. Alright, come on. I need someone to crack on the noggin. You should go stand by that red barrel. I think that's a fun idea. That didn't help.
That didn't help.
He wasn't standing near enough to it. I'm gonna have me some more of that. Oh, those are the bags still in there. I thought it was some kind of skin forming on top. It's like, it's developing mold. It's molding visibly. All right, give me some more sugar for that, though, because that's... Oh, I can't get it in there.
You tried.
What's up, sugar on me? In the name of tea.
You were trying to be so respectful, but at the same time, your concern was like very real. You like leaned over, like, what's the mold doing in there? Yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm actually trying to poison you.
It's actually a form of kombucha.
It's black mold.
I thought you were just fermenting your own booze.
What was that?
I said kombucha.
Yeah, but you called it.
I said kombucha.
Yeah, but whiskey and you said whiskey when we were doing the Whiskey Rebellion. You said it was.
I don't know. I have no clue. I don't remember things I said.
Well, rewind it back for those that are listening.
I'll just clip it and reinsert it. I'm not really gonna do that.
Like one of those bad film.
Sometimes
foreign film dubs.
Sometimes this takes longer to load than I think it should.
Remember when you said? Just insert it there.
Ooh, that's interesting. I added less sugar that time.
And it made it pop in a
It makes it almost more cider-like than pie-like. That's not bad.
Malik, we've got
That might be more appropriate for a bedtime kind of a little less sweet. Okay. No, you're not supposed to see me.
So far, has
You'll be a sitting duck.
chamomile been your favorite, or
Wow, it would really be my favorite if I could kill someone. I know you're listening, FBI. I said that just for you.
textual? It was deliberate.
I feel like this is the most... Like, I understand why chamomile is a big thing now, because I'm like, that's definitely... This is probably more middle of the road. This would appeal to more people. The other stuff I think was good, but it's probably a little more niche-y.
That's certainly true.
And I'm not sure I'm totally in the niche. I'm sort of Venn diagramming the niche, where I'm like, yeah, it's I'm sort of in it, but I'm not all the way in it. I think you're totally in the other stuff.
Well, that's certainly true.
Because I think I'm kind of like, yeah, I could be in it. You know, when I'm in a specific or particular, whichever word you choose, in a specific mood or seeking a specific flavor.
See, I don't know that-
Bonce.
I don't
No,
think that-
no, Bonce. I said.
I don't think that boohee is one that I would get like a full thing of again. I think I would want it on occasion, but the Whiskey Rebellion for sure. I want like a big heaping mound of.
I want whiskey all over me. I will.
Anyway, you can get that whiskey in you. It's fine by me.
Well, I've used my ploy to keep going, and I don't have any more reason, but this is what drove me. Literally, it was like 2 days of pure spite where I was like, I'm gonna beat this because I know it's possible.
Tune in next time when we actually beat it.
How about the best 2 out of 3?